Peter Chow here. My e-pick broke! Anyway, if you watched last week's video, you know that I asked all the Chow fans in the Chow Nation to ask me all the relationship questions that they want to by email me at askpeterchow@gmail.com or on Twitter with the hashtag AskPeterChow. So right now, it's time for Ask Peter Chow! I was wondering, if you have a girlfriend that's on her period and she's on her mood swing, what is the best way to comfort her? When the girl is on that period, it can be quite dangerous because she can be one of two things. Number one, she could be mopey as hair, which means it doesn't matter what you do or say, she's not going to feel any better. Or number two, she's a wild animal beast that is on an unreached warpath. My advice to you is when she is on her period, you only talk when you are talked to. And sometimes it would even be more wise just to shut the fuck up. You never know what she is going to be doing. Yell at you for no reason, just lose her shit over something so small and so insignificant, or she could end up even punching you right in the face. But honestly, comforting is not really necessary. You know why? Because periods pass, moods passes, everything passes, and everything will eventually go back to normal. The only way to comfort a beast is to not make her angrier. So doing that by default is actually comforting her. Question number 2. My girlfriend and I started a long-distance relationship 2 months ago, but we live in different countries. It's an 8-hour flight if we want to see each other and can only do so once a year. We have been chatting online almost every day now. I just want to know if there are any more tips you can give us to make long-distance work. I know it is not the ideal type of relationship, but I really want to try to make it work. The only thing that I can think of to make a long-distance relationship work is a fuckload of masturbating. What does that mean? That means sausage jacking, egg roll tucking. You know what I'm talking about. Another advice that I can give you guys is that when you get together that one time a year and you make the dirty, the naughty get physical, make sure to make a sex tape. This way, she will have something to remind her of you and you will have something to remind yourself of her. And since you guys talk online all the time, you can stream it at the same time so she could be watching it while she rubs her pink taco and you could be watching it while playing with your Ludo. It's a great idea, right? And if the sex tape is really good, make sure to put it online and share. But really, one of you will eventually have to make a very tough decision and decide whether this relationship will actually go anywhere. You have to think to yourself, wrong and hard. Wrong and hard. Is this relationship going to go anywhere? Will you guys love each other so much that one of you will be able to sacrifice everything, drop everything that they have going on in their personal life to go to the city where the pussy is or where the dick is? It might work, it might not. But life is a big game of risk. It's whether you take that risk or you don't take that risk that will shape the course of the rest of your life. Good luck, my friend. Question number 3 is from Twitter. You can ask your questions on Twitter also by following me at PyroBooby and using the hashtag AskPeterChow. My fiance and I are moving into our first house next week. Should I let her decorate or get my 2 cents in? I think most girls know enough about interior decoration that they don't really leave that much input from the man. So the man usually just sit back, watch TV, hang out with his friends, and just let the girl go to town. With that said, both of you have to find a common ground. You cannot let the girl go crazy and paint all the walls pink and put a Hello Kitty everywhere. The house has to reflect both of your personalities instead of just one. Question number 4. How can I get my girlfriend to understand that if I absolutely have to go shopping with her, then she should also agree to do things that I enjoy? Like anal. Well, motherfucker, unfortunately, being forced to go shopping with your girl is not really the same thing as her letting you stick your bamboo when the sun don't shine. I can see if you are forced to go shopping with her and she let you hang out with your guy friends and do your guy shit, that's a fair trade. Being forced to go shopping with her really cannot be in the same discussion as her letting you stick your wang in her butt. Not the same, not at all. If she likes anal, then great, but if she doesn't want anything in her bum, she will be fine shopping all on her own. Well, that's it for this week's episode of Ask Peter Chow. Remember, if you guys have relationship questions that you want me to answer, email me at askpeterchow@gmail.com. If you like this video, help me out. Boom! Give me the thumbs up and add this video to your favorites so everybody can see. Because if you do, I will be giving away to one of my lucky subscribers a free copy of Enter the Dragon on Blu-ray or a $30 gift card on iTunes. Make sure to ask me your very own relationship question in the underpanty section below to automatically enter into a chance to win either of those prizes. I want to remind you guys that I will be on YouNow on Thursday, April 12th. So make sure to go to younow.com/shows at 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. Until next time, stop drinking the Haterade and start drinking the bubble tea. Ciao outside, motherfucker!
Don't blame the attitude on me. Everywhere I look, I see.
This way, you have something to remind her of you, and she has something to remind you of him. This way, you have something to remind you of her, and she has something to remind him of you. But being forced to go shopping with her, and her letting you stick your bamboo in her dick. This way, she had a fuck. This is so confused. This way, you have something to remind you of her, and she has something to remind you of him. This way, you have something for her to remind you of her. This way, you have something for her to remind you of him.